Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and welcome back to Let's Play The Lost Age! Last time, we explored the town of Dela after crashing in here thanks to that giant freaking whatchamacallit. I've already forgotten what it's called. And in this episode, I want to show off the world map! Literally a world map this time. Holy cow, look at the size of this place. Anyway, this is the Angara continent that we explored all in the last Let's Play series. We can't actually go back to any of the previous areas in the game, but I just wanted to show off that this was in fact here. This is Gondolin over here. We'll be exploring more of that later. Right over there, I think, is the Suhala Desert that we explored last time. And there's where Itajima Peninsula used to be. And here's where it is now. Anyway, we're right here, just to the south of Dela, because, well, we're trying to get through to the town of Madro, wherever the heck that is. Yeah, I just wanted to show off this new world map here. This place is huge! So yeah, this is the Great Eastern Sea, by the way, just so you know. So yeah. Oh, and remember that foggy patch for later. Anyway, so let's move on here. And I said we should go to the west whenever we ran into a whatchamacallit, but I want to head this way first. Anyway, now that we've gotten into a random battle, let's show off what Jin can do in battle besides boosting all of your stats. So let's use Echo over there. We'll just have you attack, and we'll have you use Whirlwind on the giant bats. Ha! Whoa! So yeah, Echo does the same thing as Flint does with the flashier animation. So now that we've used the Jinny, it's in it's in standby mode. What does standby mode get you might ask? Well, it lets you summon! It's not quite how it is in Final Fantasy. It's actually a little bit different there. So yeah, I mean, it basically amounts to the same thing, but it's based on your Jinny instead of your MP. It's essentially an elemental screen nuke that you can make good use of, so that's pretty nice. Oh, and you might have noticed there, Jenna is actually quite a bit faster than Felix is, so that's actually kind of nice. In the last game, our local Mars Adept was quite a bit slower than everyone else was, but not so much in this case. Oh, the battle background looks a little bit different, too. And there's that ultrasonic waves ability. There are more new enemies around, I think. So let's head on over here. I think... Is this what I'm looking for? Now we've got wild wolves here. No need to use our MP against a single enemy. PP. I'm gonna make that mistake until the end of all of my Let's Plays. Okay, this is Kandorean Temple. I actually meant to go somewhere else, but that's besides the point. Yes, I have. Oh. Rude. Nuts. Well, we can't just take no for an answer, because this is a JRPG, of course. So that means we're just gonna have to break our way through. Force our way! Or, wait, no, that's a different game. At least it sounds peaceful. Ah, suspicious wall! So yeah, whenever you see a wall with vines and leaves on it, cast Whirlwind, and... you'll just blow it all away. Hooray! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do! One of these days I'll actually Let's Play a Zelda game. One of these days. Kind of funky music down there, huh? Now, I have the Mind Read Synergy from Shiba set to my right shoulder button, so let's take a look at these guys' thoughts. Whoa. Maybe you should just cast the float spell. Or, wait, no, that's Final Fantasy, never mind. So So you have to meditate like crazy just to enter the temple? Screw that noise. Enter the void. Let go your earthly tether. Empty and become wind. One of the weirder villains I've seen. I wish I could watch Legend of Korra again, too. I guess they're using Psynergy to try and stay afloat. I don't think you should try, dude. You might get hurt. What about us? Let's just follow the guy. Why not? So let's see. This is Kandorean Temple. It's pretty much our first dungeon. With mimics! They're back! Mimic-type enemies are sort of like mini-bosses, really. And they're all weak to fire, so you want to use Fume on them as much as you possibly can. Let's go with Little Ray. Anyway, mimics can use the Debilitate Synergy, which will drop some of your stats. They can drain your Synergy, they can put you to sleep, and they can cast Slash, which would probably wreck Felix's shit, to be honest, but whatever. Anyway, Felix got put to sleep, so he'll be out of it for a while. Every mimic in the game is unique and has different levels of HP, so I'm going to be going over all of them. Anyway, something I didn't do in the last Let's Play series. Not that. If you press the right shoulder button, you can just set a gen automatically, which is really nice. So yeah, when I was just going, pressing A repeatedly, I could have just been pressing R to do it all quickly. Let's see. We don't got new enemies here, but, well, let's show these guys off anyway. Why not? We haven't seen enough action in this Let's Play. You maybe want to try and conserve a little bit of MP, especially for Jenna, but, yeah, whatever. Not that their physical attacks are all that worth it. If there's, like, 3 enemies, then you want to start casting some Synergy. Like in this case, this would be a really good opportunity to cast Flare, because all of these enemies are weak to fire. All these new enemies here, with different sprites and everything. Oh! Huh, I guess I was mistaken then. I thought it did work that way. But Felix just defended there. Maybe I was thinking about Dark Dawn instead. Well, that's one thing I'm gonna have to edit into the next episode. Anyway, there's Ginny over there. A Mercury Ginny. We don't have any Mercury adepts though. Anyway, we can't get there, so I wouldn't worry about it. I just worry about these wolves and bats that we're finding in caves. I could have sworn it worked that way in this game, but I guess I was wrong. Maybe I'm just used to Dark Dawn. It was the first game in the series I ever played. Yeah, I know. Whatever. Despite all its flaws, Dark Dawn actually was pretty darn fun. Uh-oh. Nuts. Maybe you should have had patience, young Padawan. Let's see. Maybe I should have attacked the other way around, I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. This way? This way. Ha! You can jump in this game by just pressing up against a ledge when there's somewhere to jump to. We're not there yet, are we? I hope not. No, we're not. Nothing over there. In that last battle, Jenna finally learned Flare Wall, so now that if we run into multiple groups of multiple enemies, rather, we'll be able to take them on. Let's see, we've got waterfalls over here. I don't think you can run into any enemies on the water itself, so I wouldn't worry about it so much. Of course, you can indeed run into enemies next to the water. Thanks, game. Thanks a whole bunch. Let's see. I don't think you could just walk up this way. I think you have to run. Let's see. We've got a little bit of a puzzle here. Let's see. Aha! Yes! Got little geysers or water spouts or whatever you want to call them. So let's see. Let's start off with none of them because they're already blowing. Okay, now let's push this up here and stand on this one. Ah, yes, there we go. So yeah, you do that, and it'll lead you up here to a chest with the mysterious card. Mysterious indeed. This is an interesting item. It's one of a new type of items in the game. I like to call them job class items. When you equip them on a character, it changes their job class to a unique one based on whatever item you use. There's a total of 3 of them in the game, and while I'm not too huge of a fan of these job class items, there is one in particular that's really useful for magic casting characters later on in the game. But for right now, we only have access to those to the Periot class, whatever the hell that does. Maybe I'll use it. I'll think about it, viewers. You know what? Actually, why don't I just equip it now, just to show you what it does? If I was gonna have anyone do it, it would probably be you. So yeah, let's take a look at your synergy now. So you've got Juggle, which is Fire Elemental, and Battle Card, which is Wind Elemental, I guess. I'll be honest, I don't really know what Juggle and Baffle Card do. Well, I suppose Baffle Card blinds enemies. In any case, I don't find the mysterious card to be all that worthwhile, so I wouldn't worry about it. Other items, much more so. That was the move synergy I just used. Once you cast it on a rock like this that can be moved, all you gotta do is press a direction in the D-pad, and you'll push the rock in that direction. Oh, I got pushed away. Anyway, that's pretty much the only treasure in the game that, the only treasure in the game is that treasure right there. No. It's the only treasure in the temple. So I wouldn't worry too much about anything else. So let's see. Well, we've got a rope walk over here that we can cross, something we couldn't do in the last game. And we've got another new enemy here, Angle Worms. Let's see, these guys are weak to fire and can use an ability called Angle Spike, which just does more damage. Here we go. Not too tough. And we got the Squire's Spire. Giggity. That'll let us do something or other. Oh! Oh! I get it now. Anyway, what was I saying? The Squire's Spire is a single targeting ability. It's Earth Elemental, by the way. Well, as you might expect. Anyway, we gotta push this stone right in front of this rock, or else we'll get blown right off. And, well, then we'll have to start all over again. Can't run on the tightrope. There we go. I don't know where the stairs downward go, but there's no more treasures in here, so I really don't care. When you're fighting against enemies that are all on their own, just attack. Don't bother wasting your synergy on them, because it's not really worth it unless there are multiple enemies. That's generally how I like to play Golden Sun. It's just, ah, nuts. It's a dead end. Really? Really? I find that hard to believe, but okay. Oh! Upstairs. Up here. There's nothing over there. I was about to say, that couldn't possibly be it, but no, we need to go up here. Anyway, remember this room for later, because I'm going to be coming back here in the relatively near future for that Mercury Genie, obviously. Getting kind of close to the end here. Huh, I've got a steaming cauldron over there. Extinguish your desire and the fire will cool. You know what? I think I'll just go around it. Or just push it out of the way. Alright, let's see. Let's not save right now. Let's... Yeah, we could use a little bit of health. Just a little bit. You know what? Why not? Why not give the mysterious card a go? I've got nothing to lose. Well, except my life. I've got my life to lose. I don't know. Might as well give it a try. Experiment. Against these guys. Alright, it's boss time against the 3 chest beaters. These guys are not that tough. They got a little bit more HP than everything else around here, but they're all weak to fire. They can use claw attack and beat dance to do pretty decent damage against you. I would recommend against having Felix cast Psynergy on all 3 of these, even though he could hit them all multi-targeted, because then he won't have the Synergy for healing, and you might need that. And let's go with Fume. I'd rather target a single enemy than multiple enemies. And Juggle. Not bad. More than you'd probably do with any of your wind elemental synergies. Wow! Anyway, a beat dance raises their attack power, claw attack does more damage, so obviously you want to take care of any of the enemies that use that beat dance ability. I remember this fight being a lot harder the last time I played this game, but apparently the juggle ability makes quick work of these guys. Holy crap! Jeez. I remember this fight actually being remotely difficult. But apparently this is going to be another one of my LPs where I'm like, oh, this is so hard, and then I proceed to wreck their shit. Well, there you go, viewers. Use the juggle ability. It works! Go figure. Alright. Maybe these job class items are a lot better than you would think. Anyway, now that we've cleared the trial instead of that monk guy, oh, we just sort of followed your student after. Magic. Yup. Whatever that means. Yes, indeed. Lash? What do you mean, lash? A little bit, yeah. Down, boy! Okay. Oh, so we get the power of whips? Whiplash? What? Oh, I see. It's a new type of Psynergy, huh? Probably, actually. Although we didn't really use all that much Psynergy. Huh. Oh, yeah, you gotta move yourself up the ladder, or rope. Rope ladder, rope snake, whatever. Maybe. Well, for clearing the Kandorean Temple, we get the Lash Pebble! So now we can actually make rope bridges with all those ropes we saw scattered on the floor. It seems awfully specific and that it wouldn't be used all that much, but surprisingly, Lash gets used a lot throughout the game. Like, way more than you might think it would be. So let's give it to Jenna. I like giving all of the Psynergy bestowing items on Jenna because she actually doesn't learn any field Psynergy of her own. Like, in her base job class, at least. Obviously, if you give her Venus Jenny, she'll learn growth, just like in the last game, but... Well, I didn't give her a Venus Jenny. Anyway, I want to backtrack back to where we saw that Jenny, the Mercury Jenny, earlier, so I'll just meet you there off-screen. Well, okay, actually not off-screen, because we're almost there. Never mind. I'm used to cutting out a lot more. Yeah, no. We're near the end of the episode anyway, so I don't think so. Anyway, let's show off Lash. There we go. You just gotta use it on ropes like that. And you're good to go. Let's see. Probably could stand to run around a little bit. I actually want to give Sheba the mysterious card again. Because sometimes you have to fight a Jenny in order to get it. So yeah, this is a Mercury Jenny. They're weak to fire, as you might imagine. This one can use Frost and Douse, which would be pretty powerful at this point in the game since we don't exactly have that much HP. And it can also run away from battle. If it does that, just leave the room and come back. So anyway, yeah, you want to use as much fire magic as possible. And take this guy down really quickly. Oh, this might hurt. Ow! Unfortunately, right now, no matter what you do, Felix and Sheba are always going to get the brunt of the magic attacks, so oh well. Oh, we're at a PP for juggle. Well, we got the Jenny all the same. The Mercury Jenny Fog, which blinds an enemy. Now I'm gonna give it to Sheba, but at the actually, no, I'm gonna give it to Jenna. What the hell am I thinking? At the moment, I'm just gonna leave it set, or on standby, because if I set... Well, I'll just show you. Actually, is there a reason not to set it? Yeah, I'll lose the Fume Psynergy, and right now, Fume is a really good single targeting ability, so I'll just leave it alone for now. You will learn Blast, which is good multi-targeting Psynergy, but I don't really care about it. Kinda reminds me of the Blast Meter from Tales of Zestiria. I gotta beat that game someday. It's a good game. So yeah. So now that we had the Lash Psynergy, we can actually move on with the game. So yeah, let's just slide down here, And if you ever need to get back up without crawling through the caves, you just use a lash on that rope down there. And now that they're actually done with all that meditating, we can actually move on. So, alright. Let's see. And we can unequip that card now. But anyway, so how are we going to make it to... Where are we trying to go? Madra? Yeah, how are we going to get there anyway? You'll just have to find out next time on Let's Play The Lost Stage. See you guys then!